Hello，各位同学，大家好，我是 Cindy 老师，请你各位同学呢来看到高中英文龙腾版第4册的第9课 Multitasking Better, Faster, More Efficient。那这一课呢，主要的重点就是在 multitasking，multitasking 也就是多工。什么叫多工呢？其实就是一心多用的意思。那到底一心多用对我们的学习或者是我们的工作，到底会更有效率吗？各位同学。好 ，OK， 所以呢，在这之前呢，我们先来看老师要让大家看一个影片。好，我们看一下这个国外的这个 YouTuber 呢，他自己讲了关于 multitasking when to do it, when and how to avoid it。来看看他自己对于 multitasking 的这个一个解释呢。OK， 好，那到底我们适不适合多工 ？OK， 我们来看一下这个影片。
You've probably heard that multitasking isn't good for your productivity, but do you know why that is? Today we're going to explore the reasons, and by the end of this video you're going to have a good understanding of exactly why multitasking is a tempting yet ultimately ineffective strategy in most situations. I'll also be recommending some tools and strategies to reduce the temptation to multitask, which is no small feat given the sheer amount of tasks we all have to deal with on a daily basis and the availability of technology that makes multitasking so easy. What's the price of gold? Well, buy it! Tell my mom that I'm coming Wednesday. Sorry, next Thursday. Actually, October, okay? Finally, and possibly contrary to your expectations, we'll be talking about the times at which multitasking does make sense. That's right, it turns out that multitasking doesn't entirely deserve the bad rap it's gotten from people like productivity bloggers and management consultants, who often say that multitasking doesn't exist. Multitasking does exist. What doesn't exist is multi-focus. Think of your brain like a computer, or to be more precise, a very specific kind of computer, and one that we haven't seen in probably 10 or 15 years, a computer with a single core processor. Now, most modern computers have multi-core processors. The current lineup of 15-inch MacBook Pros have quad-core processors, meaning processors with 4 cores. And even my aging iPhone 6s has a processor with 2 cores. With multiple cores comes the ability to truly multitask. Each core can run operations independently. However, within each core, only one calculation can be executed at any given time. So how are you still able to run multiple programs at once? How was it that you could be playing RuneScape in one window, talking to a friend in MSN Messenger in another, and in still another, be writing a video script full of references that show everyone just how much of an old man you've truly become? How do you do, fellow kids? Well, it's pretty simple. The processor switched back and forth between multiple tasks. But since they could manage millions of instructions per second, they created the illusion of true multitasking. Now, unfortunately, the human brain was not designed to switch back and forth between tasks quickly. It takes a little while for your brain to truly lock on to any task that requires a high level of concentration or active attention. So when you switch your attention away to something else, you incur what's called a cognitive switching penalty. Not only do you lose the time that it takes to switch from one task to the other and then back again later, you also lose a lot more time while your brain tries to get itself back into the flow state. And if you're switching tasks often, your brain forever stays in this shallow end of the focus pool. Multiple studies over the past few decades have demonstrated this inconvenient biological truth. And what's more, they've also demonstrated that multitaskers make more mistakes, which is something that I was reminded of just last night when I decided to stream some Enter the Gungeon on Twitch. I have put over 100 hours into that game, but because I was simultaneously trying to answer questions and be entertaining on the stream, my skill level dropped like a rock. So the science is clear, and it's backed up by experience. Committing to a single target of focus will make you far more effective in the long run. Once you enter the flow state on that single task, you'll work more quickly, and your creative and logical abilities will be fully unlocked. So with all that being said, how can you avoid the temptation to multitask?
好，同学先到这个地方呢，首先这个 YouTuber 呢，他有讲到，就是说到底我们人有没有办法 multitasking？ 事实上是可以的，我们其实可以这样，只是 multitasking 这样多工多重处理，但是问题是不可能做到 multi-focus， 也就是说你有办法把你的注意力呢完完全全集中在不同的事物上。那后来呢，他就用了这个电脑还有手机这些去做个比方为什么这个像他就提到说这些电脑啦或者是我们的智慧型手机它是可以做到多工处理的，为什么？因为它有不同的 core， 也就是核心处理器，不同的核心处理器，它比方说它当然有举到就是说有的是双核心，有的是4核心，那不同的核心的话它会有不同，它就等于好像你就想想看它有这个 这个 core 它就可以去处理专心去处理其中一项任务。可是在我们人类的大脑来讲，我们的大脑就只有一个 ，OK， 这就是一个 one core 的概念。我们这个大脑呢 ，OK， 它可以分工，它可以有不同的区域去处理不同的，比方说语言啊，或者记忆等等，语言啊，什么什么这些等等的功能啊。那但是就是没有办法，你的大脑是没有办法专注在不同的任务上。而且如果你就像他刚刚讲的，如果你现在在做这一项任务 A， 然后又转到任务 B 的时候 ，OK， 然后再从任务 B 再转到任务 A 的时候，这时候你的大脑会产生一种，就是给你一种 penalty， 就是好像处罚机制。这处罚是什么呢？就是说你在 执行 A 任务的时候非常的专心，可是你突然跳到 B， 再从 B 想要跳到 A 回来的时候，你会很难再把你的大脑再回复到刚刚那 A 那非常专注的状态。这个就是所谓的一种注意力残留的一个状况，就是说你进入了一个心流的状态之后，你这样子再转移到另一个任务，其实你是很难再很快的恢复到专心的状态。所以为什么我们会跟同学讲说，你手机要收起来，尤其在学习的时候，因为你这个东西会分散你的专心，会影响你的心流。心流就是专注力，你的专注度这样子。好，那接下来呢，他就解释到说，这个 YouTuber 他就讲到说 ，OK， 像他昨天自己在那边实况他自己的那个游戏的状况呢，他发现他就分心嘛，因为他就是可能就是说一边跟大家聊天，然后一边打这样子，然后就发现说 OK， 他的成绩掉了很多。好，那后来他接着要讲说 How can you avoid the temptation to multitask？ 那你要怎么样避免就是说可以这样子多工处理的这诱惑呢？好，我们来看一下。
Well, one thing that's been helping me a lot lately is doing all my writing and my research on this iPad Pro. When I first got it a couple of weeks ago, I was initially annoyed that it wasn't quite as good at doing a lot of the things that I already did on my MacBook Pro. Copying and pasting was a lot slower, a lot of the keyboard shortcuts I normally use didn't work. I mean, I could complain for hours. But then I saw these inconveniences for what they truly are. Useful restrictions. Yes, my iPad sucks for answering emails, and it sucks for editing video, and it sucks for lots of things, but it is very good for writing, which is the most important work that I do, and it's the work that I'm most resistant to doing because writing is hard. So now, every single morning, I take my iPad to the coffee shop and I leave my MacBook at home. And there I do at least one full Pomodoro of writing, and I'll show you my setup right now. On 3/4 of the screen, I have Evernote, and I basically write whatever comes to mind, and on the other quarter of the screen, I have an app called Tide, which functions as my Pomodoro timer. Now, you definitely don't need an expensive iPad to get the same benefits. My friend Martin back in college actually did the exact same thing with an old iPod Touch and a little stand and a Bluetooth keyboard. And of course, you can do the exact same thing with a notebook and a pen as well, as long as your handwriting muscles haven't atrophied. If you do have to use a computer, you could use an app like Cold Turkey Writer, which locks down your computer and lets you do nothing but write until you've hit a word count goal, or you could use apps like Freedom or Focal Filter to block websites that you find distracting. Whatever you use, the key is to lock down your options. With all that being said, there are times when multitasking can be useful, and I want to give you two examples. The first is any situation where neither of the tasks that you're doing requires intense concentration, and where one or more of them is something that you've mastered to the point where it's essentially become muscle memory. Cooking is a great example. Through practice, I've memorized several recipes, and I've gotten pretty good at a lot of the basic techniques, like cutting vegetables with proper guide hand technique, of course, and sauteing onions. This means that, at least when I'm cooking a recipe I'm familiar with, I can easily handle multiple things going on at once. I can have the onions on the stove, I can be chopping kale, I can keep the timing for the garlic bread in the back of my head, and I can also easily listen to audiobooks while I do it all. But if I'm making a new recipe, I can't listen to audiobooks, and I'm not nearly as good at managing multiple dishes at once. The moment that an unfamiliar process or a new technique enters the equation, it is back to single tasking for me. Now, aside from that, the one other situation where it can be useful to multitask is when you want to background process something in your head. As Dr. Barbara Oakley points out in her book A Mind for Numbers, your brain has two different modes of processing, the focused mode and the diffused mode. When you walk away from a project after focusing on it for a while and kind of just let it simmer in the background, you're entering the diffused mode. And when you do this, new insights can pop up that wouldn't have otherwise popped up if you remained focused. My friend Martin actually brought this point up to me while I was writing this video, because right now he's designing an algorithm that'll suggest articles to people on our website. And he mentioned that after working on it intensely for a while, he took a break to go fight an easy monster in Monster Hunter, at which point some new insights popped up into the back of his head about how to improve it. So to recap all of this, when you're faced with a task that requires careful attention, focus only on that task. Avoid the temptation to multitask. And if it's helpful, choose tools that restrict your options and cut down on that temptation, like website blockers or less capable computers. Finally, at other times, like when you want to save time on tasks you've already mastered, or when you want to take advantage of that diffused mode of thinking, use multitasking as the context-specific tool that it is. Speaking of mastering skills, you should check out Skillshare if you want to.
好，同学也就先看到这边。刚刚这个 YouTuber 呢，他又讲到说，那你要怎么样去避免就是可能会有这种多工的一个状况，因为其实这个多工的话，对我们人脑来讲，我们在处理事情其实并没有特别有效率。当然会有少数人他是可以的，那是非常非常的少。那他首先讲到就是说，你必须要专注在你这一项任务上面，就是说 lockdown 好，比方说他就举例说，比方他在写作的时候，他用 iPad， 他非常这个 iPad 就是写作的话非常的方便，所以他出去工作的时候，他只带 iPad， 他就不会带其他东西，这样子的话他就不会分心。然后再来呢，他有讲说呢，有两个，就是说什么时候可以多工呢？第一就是当你在做一些比方说他举到这样煮饭的话，就是这个是一种身体肌肉的记忆。比方说你很熟悉怎么这些东西很好，这要煮这道菜的过程的时候，你就可以一边听音乐一边听一些东西呢，或者是一边背单词，或者一边想其他一些事情，这样子好，你就可以多工。那另外一个方面就是说，当你遇到一个比较困难的任务的时候，当你遇到比较困难任务的时候，你可以先去你先看一下，了解一下这困难的任务，然后呢，先去解决比较简单的任务。这时候你就会一边去思考说这个困难的任务待会要怎么解决。这个就是在 multitasking 的运用上。OK， 那我们现在来看到这一课。好，我们来看一下第9课。
Lesson 9. Multitasking. Better, faster, more efficient?
OK， 多工处理比较好、比较快，或者是更有效率吗？好，我们来听一下第1段的课文朗读。
In her room, Kate is sitting in front of her laptop, busy typing her report. Halfway through, she surfs the internet for some information she needs while downloading a new online game from a website. She clicks the mouse with her right hand, her other hand picking up the phone to answer an incoming call. Talking happily, Kate directs her attention back to the computer and starts to play the game she has finished downloading. She keeps switching between tasks like this, with music playing all the while on her MP3 player.
好，同学，我们来从第1段开始看。In her room, Kate is sitting in front of her laptop, busy typing her report. 好，在她的房间里呢 ，Kate 正坐在，就是一个现在进行式 in front of 地方介系词 ，OK， 方向在什么什么的前方，在什么什么的前面，介系词片语。好，就在他的 laptop 是什么呢？也就是笔记型电脑 lap 就大腿 top 上端，放在大腿上端的电脑。逗点 busy typing her report。好，忙着做什么？同学 be busy doing something。好 busy 这个地方呢 be busy。好，忙着什么事物呢？我们后面呢直接用这个 VING OK， 不要做 busy to do something 哦。好，那这个地方我们看一下busy typing her report。那同学有没有觉得很奇怪？ 这个地方呢，怎么先用 busy 呢？其实这地方哈是省略了，这个是一个分词构句，就是我们本课的句型本来是 and is， 那都删掉了 ，and 删掉之后 is 改成 being， 然后删掉 ，OK， 那就留下了 busy doing something。好，在忙着打，这个 typing 就是打字，打着他的报告。Halfway through, she surfs the internet for some information she needs while downloading a new online game from a website. Halfway through 这个地方呢，你看放在句首，就是说打到一半的时候 ，halfway 就是一半，true 就是通过或透过，对不对？通过或者是透过，那这地方呢，就是说打到一半的时候，他就 surf the internet。surf the internet 就是上网。我们上网用哪个动词呢？用 surf。surf 本身是有当冲浪，那这地方是上网。surf 本身是指冲浪。然后另外呢，就是上网。好 ，OK。上网为了这个 for 是介系词，好，为了找什么？为了找一些资讯 ，she needs 同学这地方 she needs 是挂号，请问这边是什么样的一个子句呢 ？OK 是形容词子句，省略了 that she needs。OK 这是一个关代哦，好关代，好本来在这里省略了 OK， 所以这是一个形容词子句。他需要的一些资讯 ，while downloading a new online game from a website。好，从这个 while 是一个连接词，就是当。那同学有没有注意到这个 while 呢？连接词后面应该有主词加跟动词，对不对？可是这地方我们没有看到主词，没有错，因为主词省略掉了，本来是 while she is。就是当它正在下载，那这地方什么时候可以做省略呢？我们已经讲过，就是当这个副词子句跟主要子句的主词的主词前后相同，这个序我可以删掉，然后 is 呢 be 改成 being 也删掉。OK， 所以本来是有这个 while she is， 当她正 downloading 下载着一个新的线上游戏，从一个网站。好，所以从这个地方到这个地方，这是一个由连接词 while 所形成的副词子句，时间副词子句。好，也就是说呢，他打到一半的时候，他上网去找一些他需要资讯。那当他在就是下载一个新的游戏。She clicks the mouse with her right hand, her other hand picking up the phone to answer an incoming call. OK, she clicked the mouse. Click 就是轻轻的按，轻轻按着滑鼠，倚着。OK， 这个 with 呢，这个我们看过很多了，这是一个介系词，也就是倚着。好，倚着他的右手，就用他的右手去按。然后呢，另外一只手也就是左手。OK， 同学你看哦，请你看一下 her other hand， 因为手就是两只，所以另外一只我们用什么？用 other， 还没印象 one， 还有什么 the other， 对不对？两个苹果，一个叫做 one， 另外一个叫 the other， 就是剩下的那一个 one。the other， 好，总共两个苹果。好，那它的另外一只手呢？好，同学，这个 picking up 呢是 VING 现在分词去修饰什么？修饰这个手。好，这个是 VING 现在分词。好，修饰这个手。OK， 另外一只手呢 ，picking up the phone 就是接电话，接起电话。好，接电话去回答。好， to answer an incoming call 就是去要接要打电话就是这个一个正在怎么样正在打进来的电话。那这个地方同学请你看一下her other hand picking up 这地方也是我们这个句型就是省略句构的改写本来是这样 and her other hand 然后 picks up 本来是 picks up 那这地方呢我们 and 把它怎么样删掉之后这个连接词不见了，我们这个 picks up 呢 picks up 这地方要改为 picking 把它变成分词现在分词去修饰OK 好 picking OK sorry 这地方自己写P-I-C-K-I-N-G 所以这也是一个分词构句也是一个分词构句好再来 talking happily Kid directs her attention back to the computer and starts to play the game she has finished downloading OK talking happily 同学这个 talking happily 是谁很快乐的在聊天就是 Kate OK 所以 talking happily 这个地方是一个这个 talking 呢是一个 VING 现在分词所形成的构句好 VING 现在分词构句那现在分词表主动的时候 OK 就是在修饰这个 Kate 分词构句谁聊得很开心呢也就是 Kate 好修饰谁这个 talking 是谁就是 Kate 好 Kate 很快乐的聊天来 direct one's attention back to 这个 direct 呢当动词这个地方呢就是 direction 就是方向那 direct 就是将注意力转方向的意思好将他的注意力这个方向呢再转回哪边转回到这个介系词 to 好介系词转回到这个电脑然后开始去玩这个游戏 OK she has finished downloading 这个地方是一个什么样的子句同学是不是这个是不是一个形容词子句呢是的就是说这个游戏呢是他刚刚完成下载的游戏 OK she has finished downloading 所以这个地方呢去修饰这个形容词子句去修饰这个 game she keeps switching between tasks like this with music playing all the while on her MP3 players 好She keeps 这个 keeps 呢就是保持一直动词 OK 这是一个连缀动词就是保持着好后面呢记得要加上 keep 要加上 VING 动名词它一直保持着这个 switch 呢就是转换好像转台我们是用 switch 你可以用 switch 这样子所以呢在这个 between 是在两者之间在这个任务呢这样子不同的任务这样子转换着 like this 这个 like this 是介系词 like 就是介系词就是就像是这样就像是这样那 with 呢是以着介系词后面表示什么加上一个状态或者是动作对吧好以着music 是受词 with 受词然后 playing 受词补语好是谁在播放着这个 playing 不要翻成玩它叫翻成播放着播放是不是 也是叫 play， 对，好，播放着，好，修饰这个 music， 好，它这个音乐呢播放着 all the while， 好 all the while 就是说这刚刚它所有动作，好，这些发生这些动作呢，好，就是它持续的播放着这一段时间，好，持续的播放着在这一段时间里面 on her MP3 players， 好，这个 on 呢就是用它的这个 MP3 的这个播放器呢，它一直不断的播放着音乐。好，那这边呢，我们来看一下中文的翻译。好，凯特坐在房间的笔电前忙着打报告。他在完成一半的时候，这完成一半就是 halfway through。OK， 打到一半的时候，上网找寻所要的资料。同时，他也从网站下载一个新的电脑网络游戏。他用右手按着滑鼠，那另外一只手呢，又拿起电话呢，接着刚来的电话。那 Kate 呢，很快乐的这个聊着天，然后注意力他要重新回到电脑，开始玩起刚下载的游戏。他就这样子一直 switch between tasks， 交替着工作，同时 MP3 播放器也一直播放着音乐。这是不是我们现在同学呢，或者是现代人常常工作的一个模式？是的，那你认为这样效率好吗？其实效率并没有非常好，效率一定是不好的。好 ，OK， 那我们这一段先讲解到这里结束。